Hello all. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how I started an Instagram account back in 2021, which feels like a century ago now. And using various computational tools that are openly available, I managed to grow it to a very large number. I'm tempted to show you, but I'm gonna show you at the end of the video. So you have to wait until the end of the video to figure out how many followers I have now, and I hope that this account will keep growing. But sometimes it stops growing. I don't know. I never figured out how and what helps an account grow. So I don't have any quick secrets, and this is something that takes time. So no easy recipes, etc. But it was fun, and it's been a fun process. So I'm gonna talk to you about one of the tools I used. Okay, so this was my very first post. So looking at this, there is no way you can tell that this is actually a photograph. And let me go to this website, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what kind of photograph this is. Okay, so let me go to my sketches. I'm not sure whether these are openly available to everyone, but as you can see, this is actually my very first sketch. Okay, I started it in August 10, 2021, and this was posted August 24 of 2021. Okay, so it was my very first thing that I tried. Okay, I'm gonna press play. You don't know what I'm doing yet, but I will tell you later. Okay, so this and that are different. Okay, the reason is that, let me show you the photograph actually. Okay, so this is the photograph I used. Okay, I got this from Unsplash. Okay, Unsplash provides free photographs that you can use with some attribution. And I should have an attribution for this one, but please forgive me, guys. I don't remember from where I downloaded this. If I figure out later after I'm done with the video, I'm gonna list in the description the creator of this photograph. Okay, but anyway, the point is that you can write this code, okay, run it, and you convert that photograph into this. Okay, now this is a version of this photo in which I think I remember I did this 4 years ago. So I will go and try to find what I did. Okay, add small circles, no. Draw points, no. Use color, slide rotation. Adjust step side for density. Okay, what will happen if I do 10? Okay, let's see. Save, run. Okay, you get a different kind of thing now. What if I do 1? Let's see. Oops, I haven't saved the. Okay, again, this is different now. Okay, I'm trying to look into the code and try to decipher what it actually does. Slide rotation for dynamic patterns. Okay. Draw points with varying weights. Stroke weight. I think if you make this up to 5, it's gonna recreate something that will look similar to the first post. Let me see. No, this is not it. What if we do this as well? Okay, it's closer to the initial one. But anyway, I don't remember how to exactly recreate this, but this, and as well as this picture, this was an initial picture as well that I used with this code. Okay, and this is some pattern I created with p5.js. This is an animation I created with p5.js. Okay, this is another photo I ran through a code similar to this one. And I'm trying to find, okay, this is that. Okay, and in this video I don't want to make this a coding video because coding is dead. Okay, I'm kidding. It's good to know how to code. And as you can see, I mean, I can read off some of these things over here. I mean, these parameters, etc. And I can figure out what's going on because, okay, I learned how to code a long time ago. But anyway, the idea is that back in 2021, I used to be really against social media. I didn't like the idea of having social media. But the story behind this kind of work that you see here is that I returned back to my home country of Cyprus back in 2019, late 2019, so early 2020. And I joined a research institution back in the day as a computational scientist. Mind you that I'm actually a physicist, okay? So it was a position that I took in which I felt like I needed to strengthen my coding skills. So I started learning various computational packages, and I was taking projects that would help me evolve as a computer person, I guess, as a computer coder, because I don't want to call myself a computer scientist because I don't feel like a computer scientist. I feel like a scientist, like a physicist. Okay, and one of those projects involved learning JavaScript, and specifically, I talk in one other video. I'm talking about 3.js, not this one. I'm sorry, 3.js. Okay, so 3.js is a 3D package that allows you to render 3D graphics on the web. So I was playing around with this, and then I figured out that there exists a similar package. So, okay, my first reaction to this, to 3.js, was that, wow, I can use coding to do graphics. It was amazing for me because up until that point, I was using coding to calculate integrals and stuff like that. So I was using Mathematica and C++ and stuff like that. So all I did was computational mathematics, pretty much, okay? So for the first time in my life, I was like, okay, I can use similar coding skills to make things move, make pretty things, etc. And while I was at 3.js, I found that there is p5.js, which allows creators. It's actually designed for artistically inclined, creative kind of people who are photographers and want to use very simple coding to do stuff. So I found this and I started playing around with it, and I figured that I can use photographs and modify them so they look like art, okay? And my colleagues encouraged me to upload these things to Instagram and create an Instagram account. And yeah, that's the story. Okay, I started posting this, and okay, nowadays I use way more tools. I'm not gonna tell you the secrets, but okay, I started with this and I found it really fascinating. So for all time's sake, we're gonna try to bring this code to 2026. Okay, what do people do in 2026? Vibe coding, right? So so let's vibe code this code. So okay, let's go to ChatGPT and say, hey, ChatGPT, this is some code I wrote back in 2021, which runs in the p5.js, how do you call it? In the p5.js online editor, okay? Okay, and let's paste the code. Can you please come up with a new code base that will be similar to the initial one, but produce something new artistically. Okay, and let's also paste the photograph. Okay, so we can do copy image and then paste image, and we can tell ChatGPT attached you will find the image produced by the code I just gave you. Please use the image as a reference in creating the new code base. Please output the full code base here. Okay, let's press enter. Wait 10 seconds, maybe more. It's thinking. Okay, so let's see what kind of sketch it's gonna give us. Okay, p5.js scripts are called sketches because you kind of sketch a new creation. Okay, so okay. By the way, let me tell you a little bit about the code. So image is where we load the image. Okay, the image needs to be in the same directory or in some folder online. Okay, so you upload it here. You don't have to load the p5.js library into your script because it's preloaded. Okay, I mean, if you work with the editor, if you are not working with the editor and you work on your VS Code installation, you have to npm install p5.js. Okay, so okay, these are some parameters that ChatGPT introduced. Preloads the image. Then we have the setup, the canvas. The canvas is where the image is drawn. Okay, and it's centered, as you can see here. And okay, this is where the magic happens. Okay, let's copy this code. I actually don't know what this code is gonna do. We can press Command A. I'm on a Mac, and then Command / to comment out the old code because okay, don't delete. We don't want to delete the old code. Maybe we will use it in the future. And it also has sentimental value because I spend a lot of time figuring out what this code does and how to run it. So, oops, it's not done. Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT. Wow, this is it's still running. Wow, why it's okay? It's running for way too long. I didn't expect that. I'm sorry. So okay, I think it's is it over? Is it done? Okay, I think it's over. Yeah, I think it ran. So let's paste it here. Okay, save and run. Hopefully it's gonna run. I don't know if it's gonna run. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is indeed different. Okay, so you see the kind of capabilities that AI now gives you. Okay. Okay, I'm not recommending to new users to just use AI to write code for them, but okay, I'm not against AI. As I talked a lot. I talked a lot in these videos in this channel. I'm sorry about AI. Most people dislike it. I don't. I think it's cool as far as you know a little bit. I mean, if you have been a person who knew how to code before AI, that's fine. I mean, using AI is fine. But if you know nothing about coding and you start using AI, it's not a good idea. But okay, let's see. Okay, so this is really interesting. Okay, and yeah, okay. So this is how I started doing art. Okay, artistically with my hand, I can still do some stuff. I can do comics. I can draw comics and abstract stuff. And I started working on this. Wait, key preset. Let me see. If you press save, it saves it. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, I was looking at this code here. So if you press S, it saves it. So So this is a portrait, and I think if you press R, it reloads with a new. Okay, redraw. Oops, no. Sorry. Let me save it. If you run it again, will it create something new? I'm kind of curious now. Because maybe, okay, yes, it's new. It's something new because the key with this kind of this is called generative art, and the key is that you use randomness when you create this kind of scripts. So every time you run the code, you get something slightly different, as you can see. Okay. So I'm wondering what's going to happen if I press the R key. Okay, let me press the R key. Nothing. Okay. All right, so this is what I wanted to talk about. And I promised that at the end of the video, I was gonna show you how many followers I have now. So you can see many of my creations here. Some of these things are just geometry. Okay, you can see this geometry. Excuse me. This is some picture I modified. This is some animation. You can still do these things with p5.js. And at some point, I started using many more tools, and this is the results that I have nowadays, okay? So it's been a lot of fun, okay? And this account is currently sitting at close to 20K followers, okay? Oh, and before I switch off this video, before finishing this video, I want to also show you that a lot of people started contacting me, so I started making prints. Okay, I wish I was able to make a living out of this or make lots of money. I'm not making a lot of money, but I also made this really nice little store online where I showcase works that I printed and are available physically. Okay, so these are Jiggle printings. Which these are high quality prints that I have available and I try to sell online. Okay, I mean the process is semi-manual because I don't know, I just started. And also I have this kid account, this baby account, okay, called Darkroom, where I only post mostly photographs, okay, or animated videos and stuff like that. So you can check out the stuff I make. So yeah, but it all started with some simple code and some simple photos that I found available, okay. Photos are available for free from Unsplash. And then p5.js is available for free. By the way, I forgot to mention that you can log in or create an account. You can log in, with GitHub or Gmail, if I'm not mistaken. So this is totally free, and you can play with it in the editor. Also, they give you lots of help in the editor. For example, back in the day, I think you could, okay, no, this is not how you do it. Let me think. I think, yeah, help, reference. And if you go here, it tells you all the things you can do. So for example, circle, you can run these experiments here. So for example, if you do circle 100, it's gonna draw an ellipse, I believe. No, so 50 here, background, create canvas. What if I press 5? Let me see. Oops, cancel. It's okay. What if I do 20? Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that you can play around with p5.js and create your own art. And I'm going to have links to all these things that I talked in the description. If you find this kind of videos cool or fun, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to see more of these. And let me know how I'm doing, because I started liking the idea of making more content and also eventually expand into something that is more than physics, more than graduate school, and so on. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the video now. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.